With Wilson Contreras likely taking I-55 south, and Cubs' talented prospect Amaya only DHing 40 games last year due to injury, I wanted to talk about how the Blue Jays have 3 star catchers they're willing to trade. The first one being 23-year-old Kirk, who you see here. He was an all-star last year, was a top-rated defensive catcher, and a Silver Slugger finalist. All of it, and the Blue Jays are willing to trade him. Because 27-year-old Jansen was actually the best hitter on the team before he got injured last year. And he's actually somebody the upper management sees as a face of the franchise. When he got hurt, they called up 22-year-old Moreno, who has a huge bat and great D himself. He hit .319, a .733 OPS. They got 3 of them that are really good. Kirk or Moreno especially, I would love to see us trade for. So here's a couple guys that got great value, but for some reason or another, their timeline is not lining up with the Cubs, and I feel they could be moved. And I'll start with Ed Howard. Ed Howard is considered by everybody to be this top prospect, but somehow he has not moved up from low A ball. He is still down there. And I think you could easily include him in a deal to go get somebody like this that is locked in for the future. Another guy that I feel isn't fitting the timeline, or something I'll do a future video on real soon. We just have so many outfielders, is Alcantara. Now Alcantara is rated very, very high, top 100 prospect, I believe. So, you could probably flip Alcantara for one of these catchers and have him locked up for 4 or 5 years, an all-star catcher, that has great D and hits over 300. With Pete Crow and Brennan Davis and Suzuki, the list is long. He just isn't going to fit. He's already in his mid-20s. So while he's a top prospect, we need to cash in. Same with Ed Howard. While he's considered a top prospect, we should cash in on him. And I think using them to go get a catcher like this, you could probably flip Alcantara or build a package around Ed Howard easily. You could probably flip Alcantara heads up though. But I definitely think that's a call the Cubs should make. There are some decent free agent catchers, and I will make a separate video for that. The Cubs are exploring that market, but they're not going to find a 22, 23-year-old all-star with amazing defense. You just don't find that on the free agent market. So this is one of them areas you should look into flipping players. I brought up the Little we drafted in a previous video. Again, not the Little that's doing really, really good. 105 mile an hour fastball. But the Little that since drafted has seemed to do nothing for us. While I don't think he has trade value to go get one of these catchers, I do wonder if you don't look around and say, oh, there's a first round pick that busts there. Maybe we can flip them and see if we can fix that player and they can fix this player. Because everyone else seems to be doing good. They made my pitching prospect video earlier. This guy, they seem to be paying to go away. And you might have a team, he's a big lefty, strong, give you a good young player for him. See if you can change their launch angle. Somebody with spin rate you like. Come on, Jed. Quit paying this guy to sleep.
That's been another Cub Central video. They pay me to tell you to hit the like and subscribe. Yeah.